Alright folks, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. As always, I'm Falcon, your host. You will have to forgive me, it has been some time since I've played this game. I actually don't remember what the hell I'm doing. Despite this being one of my every other day series, I finished this about 15 days ago for the last from my recording of this. Even longer from when this video will actually be out. I finished my recording about 15 days ago was when I did the last episode. So it's been quite some time. For you folks, it'll only be 2 days, a day and a half or whatever. For me, it's been, a couple weeks. So I really don't remember what the hell I was doing. I do know, I looked through the Questir book log shortly before I came here, I do know that we're doing this. We have to talk to his wife. The dude who was being impersonated by the one mage in the drug house. We have to talk to his wife and try to get her to agree to go back to him. I know that's why I'm in the inn here, the Goose and the Fox. Besides that, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. I guess I can travel and go explore some of these other areas, which is probably what we will do. Because I don't know what else I'm doing at the moment. So, I think that's probably what we're gonna try out. Let's see what she says. What happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? He was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals Fef. Let's not tell her about Svef. I mean, we could, and it would be the honest thing, but let's not tell her that part. Let's just say that he was being imprisoned, he was impersonated, and we released him. He what? She holds a hand to her head, and this whole time I thought she means her fist down on the table. Stupid! I should have known that wasn't him. We got to go see him. I don't suppose he still have my ring. I like to wear it when I go to him. As payment for my services. Now, here's your ring back. Takes the ring and slides it back on her finger. I'm sorry to drag you into all this, but thank you. I appreciate what you've done for us, and I'm certain Pernisk feels the same way. You're always welcome to come see us if you need anything. Oh, and take this. I picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. So what did she give me? Lost that. Doesn't tell me what she gave me. Okay, oops. Here we go, this. Unwavering resolve. Intellect and resolve. Okay. Actually not bad, but everybody has perception, immune boost. I actually give that to you. Flex and healing, will, fortitude. Actually might be a good thing to keep for her, because the intellect and resolve bonus, assuming that it stacks. She don't even have anything that adds intellect and resolve. Oh yeah, there we go. Resolve from the helmet. Let's look. I don't know if it stacks or not. This is a good thing to find out. So I have 12 right this second. If I equip this, what do we have now? Still 12. Okay, so the bonuses override. They do not stack. Intellect, however, did go up. So there's that. Yeah, see, resolve suppressed because we already have a bonus that's the same thing. So unfortunately, you cannot stack resolve, or you cannot stack bonuses in this, which I kind of figured was the way that it was going to be, but I wasn't sure. It was worth checking. Okay, since it has been so long since I played, okay, did that finish? Did that finish? Yes, okay. Cover the truth. She thanked me previously for helping him in return clearing him of the deed, and seemed ecstatic to be able to return to her beloved's arms. Beloved's arms. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. So, as soon as we get out of here, I'll look at the quest log again and tell you where I think we might go. Or some of the options that we have, anyway. As soon as it finishes loading. It's taking longer than I expected. Seriously. Any year. There we go. You look like... Oh, you just got this. So there's the record archive. I actually don't know where that is. Defiance Bay. Archive in the Ducal Palace. Oh, okay, so we have to go to the palace. Okay, I don't know where that is, but... it's nothing. That's Endless Paths. Don't know where that is. Brackenberry. That's the Brackenberry area, obviously. So there's that quest. This one, I don't know where... Someone with the initials AD. Raymont's Manor, of course, Lord Raymont, and I don't know really what to do with that. This, we know where we're supposed to go. We have to go down into the catacombs. Down underneath the temple there. So that one I actually know precisely where I'm supposed to go. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to try and do some of the stuff around the city first. So basically, we have Brackenberry, Hall of Revealed Mysteries, Expedition Hall, or the First Fires that we can go to. I can't get to Heritage Hill, and I can't get to Andra's Gift. I think, let's check out the Expedition Hall, because I haven't actually been in there yet. I don't think I've been in there anyway. Pretty sure I didn't. And then we'll also check out the Hall of Revealed Mysteries before we leave this area. Because I haven't been to either of those. So it's worthwhile to investigate both of them. Because who knows what we might find. Probably more quests, more options, more things to do. Maybe some good loot. Who knows?
The dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
What's all this? Books, obviously. Nothing really that interesting. Those are people that you can read their souls. Weenan, I'm guessing, is the head of the dozens, or maybe it's these guys. Who knows? Bandon Lear. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that Bine's giant slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Bine the Nimble. Never heard of him. Whatever you say, can I join? Whatever you say. It's good advice. Here's the rest. 1. The choice bounties are ours. 2. The giant slayers don't share. It's that simple. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, Bine. You gotta do the job or talk about it. Bine's jaw tightens. Weenan's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin toward the door. See you around, pup. Whatever, dude. Whatever you say. One day we'll kick your ass for being a stuck-up asshole. If no other reason. Probably not being fast mode, just saying. What's this? Daggers mark locations of various Angwathan ruins. Notes posted around the map list bets on current expeditions. Interesting.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
A rough man glances at you briefly as he scans the mercenaries milling around the room. Tell me about the dozens. His expression becomes serious with the timbre of his voice deepening. Good men and women try to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Dyrwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Waidwen at Yvondir Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Helgot Citadel and faced down a god. Held them there until the bomb went off. He thumps the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwen, it's his damn legacy. It's the damn soul butchers in Brackenbury making things worse than all of us. Probably causing the whole thing, one way or another. Though we haven't gone anywhere. There's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Dyrwood once. We'll do it again. He casually nods your way. His eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What else do you need? I'm looking for work.
See Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Points to land leading drills. Okay. Don't know who that guy is. I haven't found him yet. But, now I could open this, and kind of want to. How do you do shit in this game again? Don't remember the controls. 5 mechanics. Do I have 5 mechanics? Do I have 5 mechanics? Okay. I don't want to waste lockpicks doing this, so that's why I'm checking if I have mechanics. It's quick save too, just in case this goes badly. What's in here? A little bit of money. Insufficient quantities for me to actually give a crap, so don't really care. Okay, so that's the dude who's doing the running the drills. So that's obviously the guy we're supposed to be talking to. Let's ignore him for the moment, though. Let's take a look around and see what we see. It's obviously the store, Sonild.
Good day, stranger.
A woman looks up from polishing a dagger. Haven't seen you here. Yeah, haven't seen you before. You headed out with an expedition company, or are you betting on one? How long you worked here? Leans on the countertop and drums her fingers. Oh, a few years. Got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. They've got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And the dozens make loyal friends, loyal customers, as long as you stick by them. The vendor was here before me. They ran him out when he sold the best helms to a pair of Crucible Knights. Be careful not to make the same mistake. Tell me about the expeditions. A group of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed, if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going. That's how the expeditions get funded, and every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. Can I buy you something? Afraid not. See, the dozens only do business with me so long as I do only do business with them. And they're good customers. But if you get on Osric's good side, you can make an exception for you. He's probably trading some of the new recruits right now. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Kind of. There's nothing in here. Well, you know what happens when there's nothing preventing me from stealing shit. I steal shit. That's what happens. Geological map. Marks areas of geological activity in the Dyrwood and Eir Glenfoth. A note is a description of a cavern where molten rock flows within a deep chasm. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that too.
Sharp eyes and keen
Alright, so what we got here? Arbalest. Bloody useless. Thanks for nothing. So this map, it's gonna be in here somewhere. Damned if I know where. So it's a key quest item. Don't know where to go with it though, or who to go to with it to. Perhaps is the more appropriate question.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off.
Man watches the training adventurers with a disinterested contempt of someone whose skills are wasted in the setup. He barks at one of them. I need to hire an adventurer. Looking for work? Any way I can get some access to Sonald's Molten Jays? Tell me about the Expedition Hall. Let's start with that. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds, looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handle the weapons like this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me? Looking for work.
Expedition, talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Although, sizes you up. I do have something I need done. Something that requires competence. You glance at Sidelon and an adventurer flailing away helplessly in a dummy. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible.
Really?
When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Fair enough. I don't just ask for it back.
No. They'd like that for sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
No, fair enough. I can understand that. So leaving wasn't your choice.
Leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with their own idea. So what's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
I'll see what I can do.
Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
Alright.
I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andra's Gift, right after being soul-scanned by a cipher in Dunreed Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me.
Having a soul lady dread?
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
I'm a cipher. I can tell you if it's real myself. Don't need them. If generations of Mouse traditions are any indication, this Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. I need to hire an adventurer. Maybe more than one by the look of you. I'll show you who's available. So I can get up to level 4 with this dude. That's alright. Alright, well, that's cool. New quest. I'll take it. We could take that money there, but I'm not going to bother. It's not enough money to really be worth my time, so we're not going to worry about it. So as I said, I want to find out what there is to do here, and okay, so let's jump over here. Let's also run into this place and find out what's going on in here. Let's need to check and see what's going on with the Stronghold. I don't remember. Have an adventure. Siroth is assigned. Do we have... Oh, shit. Oh, I thought it was a... Oh, damn it. Crap. Is there a quick save or auto save? When was that? Where is that? Nope. Oh, shit. Well, this doesn't really matter that much. I didn't want to actually cancel that. Kind of pisses me off that it just happened. Whatever. What's being built? We have nothing being built. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we need something to be built. Bailey probably needs to be done. Oh, no, we do have something being built. Okay. Yeah, craft hall. Alright, it's almost finished though. 4 hours. Not long. Get him the dagger. What the hell are you on about? Stole something from the Howl? How'd they do that? Well, you know, Grimda's looking for someone to blame, though, so stay clear of her for days. I think this book's impressive. You should see Grimda, what she keeps in the back. Interesting. So we haven't been in here. This is the only other area in this region of town that we haven't been.
All these pages serve no better use than fuel for the fire.
Who's that? Oh, Durrance. Why am I not surprised? The Hall of Revealed Mysteries.
Gods keep you.
You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Who's Grimda? Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Anything else? What about yourself? Scrivener and a devotee of Whale. It's my duty to look after your records, our records and resources. Temple looks like a library. It's because it is. Whale's the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. Guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. It was such a place in the Deerwood. Incredible. I'd love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating, isn't it? Temples dedicated to Whale tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Cool. So we got priests and people. Books. Of course, it's a library. What else do you expect? More books. Oh. Oh, shit. I did not mean to hit that button. Damn it.
I'm on the trail.
Oh. What the fuck is the button that I'm looking for? There we go. So what did that do? That didn't really affect my stuff that bad, but still. Let's hit the autosave. I didn't mean to steal that. I clicked too fast and it hit the button on accident. Totally didn't mean for that to happen, so... Alright, let's just burn through this real... Oops. Yes, this is a library of swords. Temples dedicated to Whale. Tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. Use that knowledge to unravel... Okay, basically the same thing that you already told me. Okay. Just want to get all that conversation out of the way in case there was something... needed in there for some reason. I'm just looking to see if there's anything other than books in any of these. Not holding my breath, of course, because I'm sure there probably isn't. Let's just save real quick in case I do something stupid again. It is possible that one of these books is actually something useful. No entry into the archives without Grimda's permission. That's fine. I'm looking for Grimda, actually. Final Journal of Jonas. That actually might be interesting. Or maybe not. I thought maybe it was some sort of... I don't even know what I thought. Something more interesting than it was. Oh, that is the Grimda. Obscure leaves clues for those who seek. Possibly this painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Good to know. I like Grimda.
Hail, traveler.
Oh, damn. An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as a walnut. Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. Shoots the nearest robed figure a withering glare. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuse. What are you looking for? Maybe I can find it. Sizes you up. Could you now? Certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They intend to blaspheme by selling it that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to a farmhouse and the road to Direford. I've been to that farmhouse, actually. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do to them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. Ancient Skull Whale, that's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. What else do you need? Questions about the missing scroll? I need more perception than I have. So special about it. Got a secret. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable, the kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Handle the thieves. However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. What do you know about them? Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. Alright, I'll return to the scroll. So I needed 15... whatever that was? Perception? Perception, I think. Am I getting perception from anything? No. But I need 3, and I don't think I have any item that gives 3 perception. I have that which gives 2, which is great, but 2 does not equal 3. So, unfortunately, I'm getting +1, actually, so I only have 11 in reality, which makes it even worse. Don't have anything that adds that kind of quantity of perception, I'm sure. Select. Yeah, not even close. Not even close.
Good day to you.
Tell me about yourself. I'm the High Archivist of the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. I'm too old and too busy to be bothered with inane questions. Even just 1 or 2. What else do you need? Know about Whale. That's the rub, isn't it? Whale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Whale he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female. To assign any definitive characteristics to whales to miss another essential part of its divinity. 100 visions? Term of reverence for Whale's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. And I thought I was busy. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna try and do some crazy shit and see if I can get into here. I doubt that I can, but we might be able to.
I'll see what I can find.
I shall.
Yes?
Yes.
Save real quick.
I shall make it so.
Open. Ah! I am ninja! Apparently you are too stupid to realize I just
Alright,
walked
then.
into the damned room that I wasn't supposed to be in.
Yes.
'Cause I'm a badass. Still not seeing anything really that interesting though. Scroll of Valor, Scroll of Defense. What's this? Eh.
Indeed.
Chest. Chest no doubt has the good shit. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything interesting. Oh. 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 Oh, hi. Oh, hi there. Yeah, let's not stand in the middle of that. I actually didn't do that much damage, all things considered. All things considered, that didn't do much. Here's a dust of centuries. Pages are as fine and thin as onion skin and covered with obscure diagrams and notes on animancy. Okay, so this we want, I think. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh. Oh, damn it, not autosave. I want the quick save. Crap. Thought the quick save was on top. Okay, so... You attacked me when I came out of the room, but you didn't attack me when I went into the room.
Hmm?
Doesn't
I shall.
really make sense, but... Whatever. Let's see, now if I come back out of the room... No, you don't attack me. Will you detect this? Apparently you can't detect.
Hmm?
Alright, don't close the door again.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the
I
hit
shall.
because unfortunately I can't avoid triggering
I'll take
that.
a look.
So you still haven't attacked me. So I'm wondering if maybe if I
Oh,
don't,
Certainly.
like if I just walked out of here. Let's try it real quick. Without taking the book, if I just walk out of here, will you attack me? No. What if I drop out a cloak? No.
Light,
Okay.
flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, so you still don't attack me, so let's save real quick. Again. Let me try and take the book this time again and see if I can... Can I do it without being caught? Kinda doubt it. But I might be able to manage it. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be a quest book. Alright, we're gonna keep it because it's a quest thing. So it might prove useful. Let's talk to you.
Welcome.
Ever inquisitive. One would think that you would like that. You're just a dude whose soul I can read, right? Yeah. What I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, so we got a quest, another quest, and another quest item, which I don't know what the hell I'm doing with. Don't know what to do with it, but... Okay, so... First Fires, or Brackenbury? Let's check out First Fires, because Brackenbury we have a quest to go to. First Fires we don't. That sounds like it's backwards, but I actually... More dangerous than usual lately. Well, there's a reason for that. That would be... The reason for that would be the fact that... The cultist dudes are down in the catacombs causing problems. That is a weird-ass looking building. Is this the Temple District or something? I think it is. Open the map for a second. Ducal Palace. Okay, that's where we need to go for the one quest. Crucible Keep? What? Brackenbury, Temple of Woedica, Andra's Gift, Valiant Embassy, Heritage Hill. Actually, very few areas then in here that we can go. Nobles. Alright, let's run up here real quick.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Back of my blade. Justicars being assholes, basically. Typical cops. What's that? Side entrance? Yeah, side entrance to the palace. That's cool. Let's hit this for a second, because it'll unlock Heritage Hill for us. Not going there, of course. Not yet, anyway. Oh, you're a crazy colored looking dude. Extremely colorful. Okay, where was I? Failing Diplomat. Do you have anything to say? No. This is whatchamacallit. Temple of the one place. Which is probably where we have to go for the one quest. Brackenbury. I think we've been there or we've unlocked that, yeah. It's Andra's Gift that I haven't unlocked yet. Weeds grow thick and full, untroubled by the passage of Kith. Doesn't seem to be any actual place to go here. Let's talk to the ghost.
Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
Ghost hovers in the middle of the room, reciting blessings and prayers. Even as the spirit form shifts and swirls, it retains the face of an elderly man and robes that mark wealth and status. It turns to you. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
Yo-ho. Really good to see what the locals have done to Wodika's house of worship. Yeah, they've kind of tore it down, left it sit. What are you doing? Worshipping Wodika, the exiled...
Worshipping Wodika, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
You know that you're a ghost, right? I beg your pardon.
Beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Tell me more about Wodika.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wodika watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wodika is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, dude. Oh, it's item. So I'm guessing you can't actually do anything there.
Hey.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Okay, that opens Andra's gift. So now we can travel to all of Defiance Bay. What's this building? Embassy. Oh, good. Craft hall stuff completed. Alright, so we want... What do we want now? What do I want now? Dungeons might actually be a good idea because I don't know when I would have an opportunity to take prisoners. And if that's something that I would want to do, I won't be able to do it until I have the dungeons completed. So that might actually be a good thing to do. Even though I'd prefer to do like the Bailey or something, but... yeah, let's do the dungeons, because then if there is at some point something that I want to do with that, it'll be an option. Alright, let's check out the, this is probably the least interesting of the three areas, so let's check out the embassy real quick. Anything interesting? Not really. Vicent Augusti.
Welcome.
Humble servant of the Republics do for you. Tell me about the Valiant Republics. They are rich in all ways. They are rich in all ways, in wealth and style and culture. If you would go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? People are beautiful and charming. I'm here because the Sangreater Ducala wishes it, but when my appointment is done, I'll be on the 5th ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. If there's nothing else, I must return to my duties. What do you do here? As the Valiant Ambassador, my job is to ensure trade with the Deerwood remains strong and profitable. So, oh, that's a lot of money. Not that interested, though. A lot of money or not, still not terribly interested. This I'll take. What's this? Correspondence of Giftbrenner. I did. Didn't actually sound that interesting though.
I'll see what I can find.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Alright, what do we got? Fine breastplate. I'll take it. And some money. Alright, why not? Oh, why are we in fast mode? We shouldn't be in fast mode. We're doing things. Don't want to be in fast mode when we're doing things. Going across the table are the blueprints of an in-progress trade deal between a merchant company. Holy crap. From the Republics and a Deerwood and Weirwool Collective. Flag depicts the symbol of the Valiant Republics, a ship sailing beneath 5 radiant stars. Well, we're not even close to being able to do anything with that. Damn. 8. Woo! That is the most we've seen on anything. That's a hell of a lock on that one there. So, nothing else really too terribly interesting in that place. Alright, second least interesting area is going to be the Crucible Keep, I'm guessing. Palace sounds a little bit more impressive. Sadly, this episode is clearly going to be fairly boring. No real action, and not really anything going on. It's just me wandering around. But, eh. Is this your...
Hey,
Admar. Gives the appraising eye. Judging by the scars on the face, he's lucky to be able to do much. To do that much. Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch. It does. You look like you recently arrived yourself. Who are you? I'm the soldier of the Crucible Knights. I'm proud of it. I keep everything running that keeps the Commander Claver can focus on more important matters. Look for something or just knock the dirt off your boots. What goes on here is the headquarters of the Knights, so it's where we store our arms and armor as well as where many of our soldiers bunk. Commander Claver's in the back making plans, as usual. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building, along with our master smith, Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the Golem if you're the praying type. Tell me about them. Defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Claver that. We were the first organized militia to oppose Aedir and rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. The soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have the souls read by that critter out in Dunrid Row. What's this about Dunrid Row? Just a requirement of the Crucible Knights, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built in your soul's past. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me, I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with their ciphers? Shifts his weight and glances up the hall. They're mostly Orlions. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Hostility's in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. All I'm saying is they should at least be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? Oh, if I was an Orlan. Seems like an extreme position to take. Speaking the truth, nowadays it seems that that's the biggest crime of all. It may be the truth, it may not. I won't judge. At this moment, at least. Need to deal with Heritage Hill. What does Heritage Hill have to do with anything? Who's Wyla? Flickles over briefly before we return to the novitiates gathered in the training area. If this is about patrols, my novitiates are already stretched to the limit. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, I simply don't have any units to spare. Sorry, was there something else you need? What's that at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong is the real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. Oh, sounds like fun. We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumors about the place floating around the keep that without my soldiers disappearing without whispering about these disappearances, I've just assumed abandon the district, but if those monsters should find a way out... tell me about it. It used to be one of the most prestigious districts in Defiance Bay, but a few months ago the residents all went mad, started eating each other, and anything else that had the bad luck to wander into the district. I've never seen anything like it. Now every novitiate that stands guard there, every one that comes back anyway, talks of the stench of the grave and the groans of unspeakable horrors. The why and the how are questions for the Animancers. I've sealed the district in hopes of containing whatever happened there. It seems to be working, for now. Said earlier something's wrong. I could look into it. After what I've just told you, you want to go to Heritage Hill. I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let anyone in? Someone got to find out. You got nothing to lose. Your trained knights have nothing on me. It seems like you could use the help. What's the harm in letting me try? Someone's got to figure out what happened to him. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. And if you're somehow able to put a stop to this, you've got my permission to enter Heritage Hill. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. What do you do here? I'm in charge of the novitiates. I'm responsible for their training and patrol assignments. They're good soldiers and they've been quick to adapt to new challenges. Alright, so we have another quest. A potentially very dangerous quest, from the sounds of it. What's this? Don't care. Doesn't sound that bloody interesting. What's this? An altar. An altar that I guess I can leave stuff on, so I can do like sacrifices or something. Or, well, not really sacrifices, but you get the idea. Leave offerings. If I want.
We just don't have the...
Okay, that's the commander. We'll come back to him. I'm not ready for him yet. Not quite ready for you yet. What's this? Storeroom? Storeroom. Edict of Arrest. Arrest of Eorn, whose recent actions have led to the death of a Knight of the Crucible. Rests reporting any information to Justiciar Aldmard, signed Commander Cliver. Can't take that, though. Well, I can take it now, because it...
And what does the flame reveal?
Certainly. I shall make it so.
Blacksmith Knights, veteran of the short of the Crucible Knights. And Helm's affidavit. Ah! Cipher duly appointed and employed by Denver Road does hereby certify blah blah blah. Signed by both Penhelm and Curran. Gimme. Gimme! Alright, that's what we were here for. Well, one of the things that we're here for anyway. Also here for the armor, but we also are out to try and ruin that dude, so...
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Anything? No, Cammy
Which
Splice.
is not very...
Don't care. That was weird, the game, like, glitched there for a second.
And shadows.
Oh! Hi, dude.
Yes.
How's it going? Yeah, you just
Indeed.
just carry on your way there, buddy.
I
That's
shall
right.
be quiet as a calm sea. Which is not very quiet.
Yeah. Nothing terribly interesting. Dunstan.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
What do you do
I'm a
here?
forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Indeed.
We
What
were
about the
all
knights?
smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
He thinks himself a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineages and connections to the Direwoods heroes of old. Other than Diamond Rowe, who really knows about any of that, though? Oh, there's Penhelm. Well, I haven't seen... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say, I haven't seen any area that has,
To whispers and shadows.
save...
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Breastplate, nasal helm...
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Money and a Warhammer.
I shall make it so.
Take your regeneration and money.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
More money. Trolling person. Apparently a tub. Okay, so unless that breastplate that I just picked up is the one I'm looking for, it is nowhere to be found. I kinda doubt that it is. Could be wrong. Pretty damn sure I'm not. Because it just looks like a bloody normal-ass breastplate to me. It was this one, but that's not it. I think. No. No, that's not it. Yeah, so I don't know. Save again real quick. Up to Penhelm. His armor is recently shined and his hair is clean and neatly combed. It's hard to believe he's ever seen battle, or that the scarred antique breastplate he wears could possibly be his. Oh. He's wearing the breastplate. Are you looking for something? Tell me about the Knights. We're the primary defenders of Defiance Bay. The Order's founders were the first to rally for Dyrwood and independence. Of course, that's ancient history now. Now we're the most prestigious company of soldiers in the Dyrwood. It's a glorious line of work, if you can forget about the barracks, that is. As one become it. We don't just take anyone. Our members share soul lineages, or soul legacies with the very men and women who defended this land a century and a half ago. Anyway, Commander Cliver is responsible for initiates, but he rarely accepts foreigners. The name Osric sound familiar. If you've got any self-respect, you won't associate with him, or with any of his new friends at the Expedition Hall for that matter. Scamps and delinquents, a lot of them. Is that his breastplate you're wearing? It was. It became property of the Crucible Knights when he was discharged. Now it's mine. And it's not for sale, if that's what you're wondering. Not every day you find armor that was used in the rebellion. It says it's a forgery. No, it's a story between you two. Osric has always had some controversial opinions, but they went overlooked for the longest time because his family has such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. Finally went too far. He had the gall to suggest that we had strayed too far from our roots, that some of our officers were beginning to resemble a dear nobility. He would have us all wear rough spin and fight with forge hammers. I merely reported his statements. You just can't just cast it aside. We've outgrown that past. Sometimes you need to move on. Outgrowing it like an old sealskin coat, you adapt with the times, sure, but that's a bit naive. I don't see the problem. People change. Organizations change. How can I not exit out of this? The Crucible Knights began as a militia of blacksmiths, but Dunstan's one of the only officers who can wield a hammer these days. We're professional soldiers. Isn't that one who you want defending your city? Yeah. Enough about Osric. And goodbye. Okay, so I don't want to talk to him about the affidavit, because he might we have to go back to Curran, who's somewhere else. Oh well, we can't open that. Could open that one if I wanted to expend lockpicks and sneak my way around here sufficiently. Why not? Oh, that's why. Not bloody close enough. Rest of Yorn. Not the person I already have an edict of arrest for. Yeah. I don't need that again. I already got one of those. I said I could open that chest, but I'm not gonna bother. Not worth it. Alright, let's talk to the commander.
Refugees from every corner of the Dyrwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Haelmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Can't you just recruit more soldiers? Ron can't keep a bunch of desperate, homeless, half-starved civilians in line? Anyway, I can help. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than complain about it. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights. Warriors who can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. Some agitator throws a rock at them, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Vienna lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once you brought him the research, we can sell you any arms or armor if you need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find any more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Nothing else I can do for you. So you're in charge. Here in Defiance Bay, anyhow. The High Justice is the lead of our order, but he's currently stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. Our job is to oversee our forces at Defiance Bay and keep order for the Duke. What about the Knights? We're the only professional army in Defiance Bay, or in the Deerwood for that matter. We defended the city in Hadrit's time. We've improved the training since then. But Inward Row can certify that many of our officers come from good Deerwood fighting stock. Now we're responsible for patrolling the city and keeping the peace. With so many refugees pouring into the countryside, that's become more important than ever. Unfortunately, that's earned us enemies, particularly among the dozens and some of the more enterprising families in Defiance Bay. What are they against you? The demigods are troublemakers. They forget that Defiance Bay is one of the largest cities in the world and not some frontier outpost. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day and street thugs the rest of the time. Needless to say, they've got no patience for law and order. Talking about those enterprising families. House Dominol, namely, they're one of the city's oldest noble families and its largest criminal organization. Their patriarch Edmar has been trying to take advantage of the turmoil to expand his operations. We've kept on top of him, and he hasn't been too happy about that. Alright, so we have yet another quest. So I'm picking up all kinds of quests, none of which we're going to get to this episode. In fact, we're almost at the end of this episode. But we will... I'm going to scout at least part of the palace real quick before I sign off. We're almost to the end of this episode, but let's check out... Oh, I actually can talk to you. Alright, we're going to talk to Adir in a second once we get up here outside the palace. He wants to speak to us. Damn, it's a long-ass trip, apparently.
Strange
what do you want?
Place for a shrine to Abaddon, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. And the only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I know some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me some about it. You get these young kids in there and they tell them about blacksmithing, about the revolution, about tradition. Talk about the golem like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. When they join, it turns out all those knights ever talk about is when they're going to get recognized as a real knighthood. When are we getting our titles and our land? The High Justice wants to be an earl. Says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it. Saying Abaddon told him to. Looks like some members do still take their ideals seriously. For all we know, maybe Abaddon is telling them to. They don't seem all bad, they're keeping peace. And the nobles will respond that the gods told them that they're the only true nobles. Don't seem all bad, they are keeping the peace. There is a kernel of something good in there, I think. Some good people wanting to do right by each other. Trouble is, they're heading away from it. Indeed. Alright, let's check out the palace real quick, and then that's going to have to be the end of the episode. Oh, where the hell are we? The hell did it put us way up here? No, stop, stop moving. I don't even know where I am. Or why I'm here.
Hail, traveler.
Ooh, a strange colored name. Watch the comings and goings around here with quiet intention. Introduce the share, or are you just here to see the ducal palace? What is it? See the government here in Defiance Bay. This is what Duke Aldmeth Hadrit declared freedom from Adiran rule some 150 years ago. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Deerwood and politics. Changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better to strike up conversation in the taverns than to try to loiter inconspicuously in the palace corridors. Looking for news. Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. Pay's not great, but I can think of a better introduction to politics. What goes on in here? Where to start? We've got meetings, public hearings, ceremonies. That's just stuff that goes down out in the open. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work, so there's always someone bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things. But if you want the official version, we have a shrine devoted to Magran, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. What kind of records? Mostly dull official stuff, census counts, tax records, military registers. Now I keep my distance. Got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. Worst day of my life. Is there hearing going on? Sure is. Been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret, though. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. But a lot of the talk concerns animancy, so there's good reason to keep the meetings behind closed doors. Why is that so controversial? Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question about poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. And it doesn't help matters that animancy research often involves old Ingwathan relics that were illegally looted from ruins. What do you think about it? I think the real danger of animancy is confusing a real scholar with an expansive fake. Got a new case here every day. Some poor couple in a gift to a copper lane who spent every copper they had in a miracle cure for their unborn child. Never works. Breaks your heart, but there's usually nothing we can do for him. Wade wins legacy, blah blah blah, Hollowborn, we've already been over this. The children without souls, they don't live for very long, those who do generally have some kind of treatment. What else? Tell me about the current Duke. Avir Wolfgren. Don't let the title fool you though, our Dukes have been elected since independence. Some fine Duke of our rather coarse, he's a frontier noble, personally I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Alright, don't really have anything else to say to you. You might be able to tell my voice is starting to have some issues. I have been recording all day long. Quite a fair number of episodes recorded today. And my voice is starting to have problems.
Yes.
It's starting to tell me that I've been talking too much. Where's that door go? Apparently I don't know where that door goes. People with official invitations allowed to observe the meetings. Okay, so we can't go in there right now. This is apparently the shrine over here. It must be the priestess.
Hail, traveler.
Praise be to Magran, and welcome to the temple. How may I be of service? You upset? What's wrong? It's about the fires, isn't it? The symbols, you can't put your faith in them. Fires? Slow down and tell me what... Sacred pyros all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city holding up empty braziers. They've kept them burning steadily for 15 years. But I haven't been able to conjure them for months now, and people need to see them more than ever these days. So go light them again. I see plenty of flames here. They don't work that way. They're holy fires. It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit, but lately when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city. The grieving families, the refugees. How can Magran allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? What strengths do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services, and Magran is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Magran's womanly heat. So this is shaking your faith. She nods, running her hands through her hair, but I believe Magran may be speaking to me again. Lately I've been seeing visions, a place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of colors, strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash into the earth. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger, all some token of my goddess. I know there's some token. I know there's something there, but where it is or how I'd get there. I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognized the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do if I found the place. Worthless like so many of Magran's flock, afraid of her god's tests. Magran speaks to her just to hasten an end to a hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. What's the significance of the pyres? They symbolize Magran's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Valiant Republic see us as superstitious, but we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Tell me about the temple. It's the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. Bye. Okay, so apparently we're supposed to find the place, I guess, and then probably come back. Probably come back.
Let's see what lies this way.
This is just... I guess this isn't locked, so I can just open this and see what's in here. Yeah, just money. Don't care. Money in and of itself is not that terribly interesting. Enter the audience chamber while council is in session without an invitation.
Silence surrounds me. Oh.
Well, the last time somebody told us we couldn't go somewhere, we did anyway. I just saved, but whatever. Oh. That requires a key. Never mind. Not going in there even if we try. Records keeper.
Good day, stranger.
What I can do for you? Looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. We had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we had to bar access to the public. Seems to be there are still quite a number of folk in Direwood who bear ill will toward Red Sarens. It would be irresponsible to surrender names to just anyone. Many came here to settle as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different. But I have no reason to suspect you may be any different from the others. Come a long way. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. I've heard many such stories. I'm afraid there's nothing I could do. Only if I had enough might, I could threaten him, probably, but... don't really want to be threatening the dude. Okay, that is nothing. I don't know why that's even in here. Why the hell would that kind of stuff be here? Lost in the flood. Servant of struggle. Okay, I guess you have to talk to the records keeper. It's not something you can find on your own. Nor apparently is it possible to open the door into this place. That's something that you clearly would be able to do later on, but certainly not now. Alright, well, we have found a whole bunch of new quests, some of which I can do right now. Some other ones will take a little more doing. But we will get into some of them next time. So thank you for watching, folks. This has been Pillars of Eternity. I have been Falcon, your host, and I will see you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.